Hello, hello, Rise and Thrivers. We are so excited to be here with you this evening. We hope you had a great Labor Day celebration and weekend. For those of you who were off for the weekend, we hope you enjoyed it and that you were safe. What this means is summer's almost over. It's not over yet. Don't let them fool you. Okay, it is not over till the calendar says fall is here. Anyway, for those of you that are new to Rise and Thrive Together, we want to welcome you. We want to let you know that Rise and Thrive Together is a vibrant community committed to educating, empowering, and equipping you to get the results you want through real talk, real actions, real results. And we are so glad that you joined us here tonight. Let me introduce the part of I am speaking about, and that is my sister Regina. Hey, Reg, how are you?
Hey, sis, how are you? I cannot believe it. It is September 2nd. And I love when you said, it's not summer isn't over yet. And, I wish I had to show everybody one of my favorite, it's been posted all over Instagram. And, for those of you that know or don't know, I'm from Florida. So pumpkin spice comes out earlier every single year. And I am not a pumpkin spice fan in the first place, but I appreciate those who are. And here all over Florida, it says the first day of fall is September 21st. So sit your pumpkin latte butt down and get out your margarita and have a good time. So we're just like, it's still 20 days left, people, before I even think about buying a pumpkin spice latte.
I like it though. I like pumpkin spice lattes with a little
Okay,
cinnamon.
hint to everybody. She wants a pumpkin spice latte. Gift cards.
I do need it because, ladies and gentlemen, let me just throw this out there before I forget. September is Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month. And to support those that I know that either have it, kicked its butt, or that people that we've lost from ovarian cancer. I am doing a walk on Saturday, this coming Saturday, and am asking for support. So you will see the QR code right there. It takes you directly to my page, and you can scan it, make a donation. The money goes to a great, great, great cause. Okay. I have a friend, she survived it, and Reg's mom passed away from ovarian cancer. So we definitely need to, and all cancers are important. I'm just identifying that September is Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month. I'm doing a walk and would really and truly appreciate your donations and support so that we can find a cure for cancer overall. All right. So you'll see that QR code throughout the show. Just scan it, make a donation, and I will say thank you in advance. Truly appreciate it.
Absolutely. So grateful you did that. Um, and it's a reminder as we're talking about ovarian cancer. Rock and I, just came back from our mission, and one of the things I put off was having my annual GYN, and so I did it. I have my Wednesdays, my mammogram, and the earliest I can get in for my GYN appointment and having all of that tested is October 1st. So, like we said, would it mean the world on, for both of us if you can donate. Any amount matters. So super excited. Thanks, sis, for doing that walk.
I appreciate it. And also go get checked, ladies and gentlemen. You want to make sure that you are just taking care of your health while it is your choice versus it being a have to. Okay,
Yes.
so go get checked out. It's all right. You'll survive. But we've got to make sure that, along with self care, that we include getting our annual checkups. Okay. All right. So I'm excited. This is September, and we have declared it, in addition to Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month, we have declared it as Side Hustle September. I am so excited by that. It's got me all choked up, literally. And so, sis, who is our first guest that's going to open up Side Hustle September? And I know y'all had another catchphrase. I just can't remember it right now.
We're keeping it. I'm super stoked. Raquel and I were talking about this. So here we are. We are choosing to bring back somebody who both Raquel and I absolutely adore. He is the reason why my song is opens and closes our show. So we are welcoming back our good friend and collaborator, Joey Lewis. And so just in case you want to know a little bit about him, he is the founder of Tough Turf Media, Tough Tones Entertainment, and he's a motivational speaker. He hails from Petersburg, Indiana, and a creative mind with an expertise in video editing, graphic design, and music production using artificial intelligence, that AI that has been infiltrating us more than ever. Joey leverages his diverse skills to inspire and educate. He graduated from Danville Area Community College and excelled academically, making the president's list. He went on to get certified in digital marketing and worked for Digital Maker Marketing and Dream Big Media. But Joey's life was profoundly altered by two severe car accidents in 2005 and 2007, which left him with epilepsy and a new perspective on life. These experiences ignited his passion to become one of the world's top motivational speakers, aiming to change lives by sharing his story and promoting responsible decision making. His greatest joy and motivation is his daughter, Isabella Rose. And he loves music, reading, and DJing since he was 21. His career spans various roles from event management to music production and digital marketing. And he is focused on speaking at educational events in schools, driven by a mission to teach others that a single moment in time can change the direction of a person's life. Through his speaking engagements, Joey aspires to prevent others from making the mistakes he did and to provide a better future for his daughter and the audience he reaches. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, coming down for round number two, woohoo! Joey Lewis. What's up, Joey?
Hi, ladies. Thank you so much for bringing me back. It's great to be here.
We're stoked, man. It was so much fun. I mean, Raquel has been talking about it since and was like, yo, we got to have him back. And like, was like, sis, September, let's go. So we are excited. For those of you who have missed that episode, everything you can find about Rise and Thrive is on our YouTube channel, Rise and Thrive Together, and then on our Facebook page, Rise and Thrive Together, every episode. So Joey's is about a month ago where he really shares his personal circumstances and the accidents that he was in and how he is out to educate, like you said, and motivate and empower, especially young people to really shift, to take a moment and make a thought and a choice before making, maybe taking those actions that might cause some, other alternatives in their life. But now the most exciting part is tonight, which is the reason we are have you here. Not the side hustle king. You are the side hustle king, and especially AI being the biggest part. Money. And yeah, and it's just how I feel about you, Joey. This is huge for me. Raquel has been the one who's, truly took 13 years of that music in the closet, like hiding, and now is our, theme starting and closing. So I am like psyched to hear everything about AI and opportunities for people, including us. So I'm just psyched you're here.
So,
Yes,
Joey, before you go on, can I just tell the folks, in case some people don't know what we mean by a side hustle? It's just extra income. If you have a full-time job and you want to do something to bring in extra income for those shoes, bags, whatever it is, it doesn't even matter. But it could be something, and correct me if I'm wrong, Joey, it could be something that turns into something full-time if you want that, right?
absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. We will turn the
Yeah,
mic over to you. And I have my pen. I'm ready, Joey. So don't talk too fast. I need to write this stuff down. I'm old school.
This is yours. We came on. This is yours to share about your love of AI and music and editing and all of that stuff. So take the floor.
All right, great. Well, first things first, there is take note of this. There's a new page and a new group. I think you guys might already followed me if you haven't already. It's called AI for Everybody. Please follow the page. Please join our group. We're dropping AI information in there daily throughout the week, and our favorite tools that you guys need to stay up to date on. So that's AI for Everybody. And tonight we're going to talk about side hustles. I love the side hustle September. That's slick. And I've got 7 for you tonight because I think that's the number of perfection. Is that right, Raquel? Regina?
7 is the number of completion. So thank
Completion.
you.
Close.
Love it.
I like
All
you
right.
also. Perfection, perfection. All good, all good.
All right. So I'm just going to give you the what I'm going to be going over, and then we're going to break them down one at a time. Okay. So first, the one that I'm this closest to me is AI music. So that's side hustle number 1. And once again, I'm going to go into these all into detail. Then we're going to talk about AI content creation or content created with AI. Then we're going to talk about creating your own software and selling it as a service on your own website. Then we're going to talk about faceless YouTube videos or Instagram videos. We're going to talk about custom chatbots. We're going to talk about how you can start creating your own series of coloring books. And once you learn how to do that, once you learn how to train and communicate with AI, we're going to teach you how you can create your own chapter books, and you can start creating other people's chapter books. So it's just so much stuff you can do. And
I actually
now,
got 7. Wow.
yeah, so I could have kept going, but I figured that was a good stopping point. And what I'll do is I'll put this in a PDF, and I'll share it with you guys, and then you guys can post it in your Rise and Thrive group.
Thank you.
I'll
That's
share
so
my
Thank
notes.
nice.
you.
That way everybody can have my notes. So the AI music, I'm just going to go through a few things on why it works and why I say AI music is a side hustle. And you guys know from what you know about me how I've used it in a few ways. Number 1, custom songs and personalized gifts. You can use AI music to create somebody's dream song or just a personalized gift, and that could be for a graduation, a birthday gift, a wedding gift. It could be for a memorial of somebody who recently passed away, and it could be for a celebration. It could be for anything. Number 2, another way to use AI music to capitalize and make money is fundraisers and raffles. So you can take the music, because music connects with the community emotionally, and it brings people together, and they participate and make donations for specific causes. And you can use that AI music as a prize for your raffle, a prize for your fundraiser, as you purchase a ticket and the winner of this raffle gets a custom song. And you can, you could give a percentage, or you could give all of it to the nonprofit, but your time is worth something. The tools do cost something. So it's, it'd be smart to, do a 50-50, and then the person created it, if they can, always, it's a good deals when everybody benefits. Since I'm just getting started, I did one recently for Johnny Regan. I did a raffle for him and sold some songs, and we raised $300 in 1 minute. But because I announced the offer that I would make a song for I'd make you a custom song for $100, and I'll donate 100% of it to this fundraiser. 3 people jumped on it. It was great. And so you can see how that's one way you can use it. And it's a great way to build trust and relationships with people. I always say, always serve first. So now, as a digital marketing expert, when I work with businesses in the past, it's you need a way to get your foot in the door to talk to the business. And one way is to create a custom jingle for that business and just say, hey, I'm in the same industry you are, or I'm just getting into this AI music, and I'm creating jingles for people, and I thought your business looked, whatever, and you make them a song, you send it to them, and then maybe in a week or 2 you follow up. What did you guys think of that? Would you like for me to come in and make a video that you can put the song on top of, And now I'm offering you a service of making you videos. I have a service. I make videos. I gave you a song for free, but now you need a commercial to go with it. Oh, I love that. I love the song. I love the commercial. Now I want to hire you to do my social media content. And we're going to create all that with AI. So, so there's, so there's, and I want to do a demonstration really quick. I want to pull up what I use to make music, and I want to show you how easy it is to make a jingle for a business and how many you could do in an hour's time. But we're just going to do one. Okay.
Okay.
Go
I'm
share your
excited.
screen. Go for it. I know this is, I'm ready. I'm like, ooh.
All right. So the app I use is called Suno,
How do you spell that?
SUNO.com. And let's see. Can you see my screen all right?
Yep. We got it up.
Okay, so song description. We're just making custom jingles just to get our feet wet. We got Rise and Thrive Together. We want to make this a pop jingle for my podcast and create. And my friend, he works in California for a place called Yeti Wings. And I was just like, I just wanted to show him within a minute I could give him a song back. And you can see, like, as soon as you click generate, it creates 2 songs. And right now it's on version 3.5 is the latest model, and it'll generate up to 4 minutes long of a song. So now what it did is it went to Rise and Thrive Together's website. It found information about their business, and it wrote a song about it. So, and it's done right now. It's done. It's ready. It's still generating, but we could listen to the whole song right now. And you could list it public, and you could share the link directly with the person that you're interested in showing it with them. And it's so fast. So, I'm not sure exactly what these are going to sound like, because a lot of times, you have to generate, I don't want to say quite a few, but you have to generate until you find the song that really fits the vibe. And so we'll just play one. Let's see what it sounds like. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one.
Click play, we're here today. Rise up, we'll like the way.
You get the idea, right?
Yes.
Come join the dream we weave together.
So it's you can see over here where it wrote the whole song. Now, if you wanted to, you could copy all the lyrics that it generated, and you could just copy those, and then you could go over here at the top and click custom. Now I want to make a custom song with my lyrics, and I can feed it whatever lyrics I wanted to. I can also make an instrumental. If I didn't want to make a song, I could also make an instrumental. What style of music would you like? Pop, upbeat. We'll just for fun, we'll do Rise and Thrive. And just, you see how fast, like, you could
Do rock.
do rock. All right.
Pop rock.
Like old rock or new rock?
Pop rock.
Pop rock. All right.
This is so cool. So while we're waiting for that to generate, which I'm sure it's done, Chelsea said, "Go, Joey, go." Yes, thanks to Joey's help, I did an anniversary song for my grandparents. How sweet. Oh, thank you for sharing that, Chelsea. That's cool, Joey.
So we got another song already. Let's see.
Click play, we're here today.
Like the Beatles.
Rise up, we'll light the way. Come join the dream we weave.
I feel like I'm on Sesame Street with that one.
Yeah. So it's you really got to get real. You can get so descriptive with these. You could put up to 120 characters of how you want that style of the song to actually.
So Joey, can we just just so we can share with the viewers, for those people who are watching and listening and have been regulars on our show, it took Joey back and forth for us a couple of days, but he did take my lyrics, but he has a very in-depth questionnaire. And so I really went through artists that I love, sounds that I love. We went through, he sent me so many different styles of how it went through. And then it was like, we got so specific to get to that point of the beginning of the song and the ending of the song, from like a crescendo to how, like, what words we wanted to come out. So when you guys are here listening to the end, so it is an incredible, that's quick, as you can tell. The last song reminded me of the Beatles, but I wanted to share that because it can happen like that. And why he says it's such a valuable way to make money. It wasn't just 2 seconds for Joey and I to go back and forth. I'm like you, Raquel, and like him. What didn't feel right, how he changed it from cadence to how fast, slow, changing musical artist sounds, like all of that. So it was
Now,
awesome.
Joey, real quick for our audience, how much is Suno?
Uno is right around $15 a month, I believe.
Okay. All
$10
right,
a
cool.
month. $10 a month, and you can get started for free.
Wow.
Awesome. All right.
So
Now we've got the content creator. Guys, I don't know if we've already got a testimony from Chelsea about Joey creating a song for her grandparents' anniversary and how excited and awesome this was. I'm sure her grandparents were excited. I mean, for $10 a month, we spend $10 on that place, where y'all drink that coffee. I'm not going to say the name, Starbucks. And so $10 a month, you're looking for a side hustle, you can make these fundraisers, raffles. This is great. And personalized gifts. Just create a jingle for a company and say, hey, this is free and we can do more. Just exactly what Joey said. Now, Joey, what's up with this content creator? I might be interested in this one.
all right, let me pull it up.
Because
I'm
this is
loving
so
that one
cool. Now,
too.
how did you get all of these? I mean, like, do
I'm
you
in,
do
I'm in
all
multiple, I'm in an AI group that I could send you guys links to that we meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm in another AI group that is called the AI Experts Club, and I'm in the My AI Team AI coaching group. So my week is definitely consisting of making sure that I'm on top of what's the latest and greatest AI. And
Nice.
what's so cool is that little side hustle, the music side hustle, has led into something that could go in every school across the United States. And it's not just with music; it gets with the stuff that's coming next. So AI powered content generation is, for example, um, articles, blog posts, social media content generation. There's you guys have heard of OpenAI, and they make Chat GPT,
Yep.
Uh-huh.
and Google makes one called Gemini, and there's a new one called Anthropic that has another assistant. But so you can train these assistants in there. GPT basically means an assistant. So you can give this assistant, you can create a custom assistant and teach it to talk just like you and write just like you, because you can feed it so many articles, blogs that you've wrote, and then you can have it create your entire month's worth of social media content in an hour or two. You know what I mean? So like you can train this thing up so good that it knows everything about you, and you say, I need a social media post for this day, and it'll whip it out. So think about this. You're offering these services to businesses. I can teach you how you can write blog posts faster, how you can get your social media content created faster, how you can create videos with simply putting together a video script and using a tool like there's one that's in video. There's multiple ones. There's one that's Synthesia.io. I'm going to give this document out to people that watch the video tonight, people that are here. I'm going to be passing this document out, and it'll have links to these in it. You can put together, with this custom GPT, you can write emails for the business. So you can write down a whole 30-day follow-up email campaign. So you're selling then you've got SEO, people that used to, people that build websites need people that do SEO, so the search engine ranks the website higher. So you can use this tool to write SEO. So, I mean, you could really get really good at this and create you a Fiverr account and say, I write blog articles, I create social media, I do social media designs, I do logo designs, I do, all these different things that I can do in seconds that you can charge $50 for a new logo, and you can right now. I mean, like I don't have it pulled up, but you could create top-notch logos in seconds. It's insane. Let's see, what's another one? The video editing, the graphics. I recommend Canva for graphics. I'm sure you guys probably dabble with Canva, but I just did a side hustle just this last week. The people were looking for someone to make a menu for their restaurant, and I said I'll do it. You know, I underbid it, so it was just because I needed the money, but I created a menu for the restaurant in Florida with Canva, and it was easy money. That's an example of a side hustle. So creating going into a restaurant, does their materials need updated? Well, that's a side hustle. Like create graphic design basically is what that boils down to. And then like I said, how do you profit off of these content generated AI items is something like Fiverr, or going to a digital marketing agency and saying, hey, you know, I offer services. I do social media management, and I write website copy or all that good stuff.
Okay. Cool.
And so what questions did you guys have about that?
I'm always
like
the person. Go ahead, Rock.
No, go ahead.
So I'm gonna be like we're in the high of like all this, you know, like this awesome stuff. But there's a lot, and I'm curious, Joey, because we spoke a while back before you came on the show first that Joey went to an AI conference, and I'm curious as all this is happening. You know, there's just still a lot of people out there saying these disadvantages, right? So what do you want to break the myths? You know, like what do you want to break the myths of? You know, a lot of the disadvantages are saying that, you know, it's taking the jobs of, you know, people who have went to school and have, you know, done this and, you know, for a really long time. And now people, you know, are just like, you know, kind of quickly using it without truly understanding it. And also those myths of like it's taking out the human emotion, right? As much as we can tell it as much as possible. So I'm just curious, just out of those two little things, your thoughts and some of the other things that you might want to break the myths of people who are like, you know, not sure.
Sure. Well, I mean, when it comes to, let's just say, we'll start with AI music. Yeah, people say, well, you're not really a musician if you're making music with AI. It still takes creativity to write the song. It takes a human touch to write a song that people connect with. The best songs that I've made with AI are wrote by a human. You can't eliminate that human factor out of, I mean, like the music. You can, but you can tell the difference. Now, so AI is a tool. I want people to never to forget anything that's not. I mean, yes, it will replace a lot of jobs, and the people that it will be replaced by people that know how to understand AI, because someone's got to control the computer. Someone's got to run the computer eventually. You know, the computer can run the computer for so long, but then you got to have an end user. So that's why you got to get on it now. And there's people that are offering AI consult. So you could skip the whole, like everything I'm about to say, and like these are all these side hustles. And you could just say, I could tell you, if you really want to get into this, go somewhere. I know a lady, Alicia, and she has the AI Experts Club, and she offers an AI consultant certification program where you can be a certified AI consultant, and you'll learn everything I'm going to tell you and more. So I mean that's the fast route. If you guys are on the edge and say like, okay, well, I see there's a potential in a lot of this, but I just don't. I want the credibility to be able to say I'm accredited, a certified person. I want to walk into your business and say I'm certified. You know, like and then you need a book to go with it. You need a book to leave behind and say I'm certified in AI. I'm certified in this. This is my book. This is my business card. My book is my business card. You know, so I've decided I'll get to this in a little bit, but the release of my book is going to be followed up directly by the first one is High Speed Profit Fast, and then part 2 is going to be High Speed Profit Fast with AI. So we're going to release them back to back, and that way it's got a part 1 and part 2.
Nice.
So like to break that, I guess I hope that answered that question.
It is. I appreciate that because that's really what one of the things that are the conversations that are happening, which is at the end of the day, it's people that are generating it, right? So if you're in this industry, like my husband's perfect example, right, in websites, and to continue to be on the cutting edge of technology, right? You know, he
Yes.
does what he does for a long time. You want to learn, find out, find credible people that have done the work, that are getting the certifications, and then jumping in there and then adding it as part of, you know, enhancing a business, right?
Exactly.
Versus you're going to lose your job if you're like, I don't want to, this is, whatever. So it's a question, and I don't, anybody out there, I'm not, saying I haven't even dabbled, and Joey knows, I had one of those like, no, to now having you on, and Raquel and I are like, and how can we utilize this to support, our show and our business and get the content out there and make our lives a little bit more efficient and effective. And it's still us. It's still us giving what it needs to do. So I love it. Thanks for answering that.
Yeah, no problem. I want to show you something else really quick while we're sharing a few tools. You guys remember back in the day, or still, it takes, if you was to create a slideshow by yourself for a presentation, it used to take an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, to put the presentation together. So I'm going to share something with you, and I want to share it with your viewers also, and it's called Gamma. And so when it comes to creating presentations, I want to create a presentation. I want it to be about what I'm teaching you guys tonight, the 7 side hustles. I want to generate an outline. Okay, I got my outline done already. Let's continue. We're just going to pick this theme right here. We're going to click generate. And in seconds, I've got my full 7 side hustle slideshow presentation to present now.
Wow.
What?
Fully editable, AI music composing hits of the future, content creation. Like, you remember how hard, not hard, but I mean, the time consuming it took to build a presentation. It's just everything I'm telling you.
Beautiful. It's so nice. I could never.
Isn't that neat?
That's crazy.
Rock, I see all your classes. I'm like, what?
That's what I'm thinking.
What was
I'm
that?
like,
What was
what?
that
I love it.
Wait, what was that called to do that?
That's called gamma.app.
You're gonna put that in the stuff to us?
That's going to be on our power.
Yes, this is
Joey, what I'd
free?
love you to get to, if we can skip, is the coloring books, because you're hearing so much about creating coloring books and all of this stuff, and you've got to go to Stan Store and Canva, and I'm like, that's a lot of steps. I mean, it's only 2, but they make it seem like it's so simple. And when I've tried to do it honestly on Canva, you've got to get all it gives you is a cover, and then you have to provide the content. So I'm interested in seeing how AI is going to create coloring books.
Sure, absolutely. Now, AI is all about giving it a command and it giving you an output. It's giving it a command and giving you an output. So the more detailed and more descriptive command you give it, the better picture you're going to get. I didn't put together I have some pictures I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you I'm going to show them to you right now. And but I'll show you, there are some other tools that are required for the coloring book. Like once you have the idea, you can okay, so this is one of my favorite tools, and this is myAIteam.com. And so on this, I can do a chat. I've got document tools, custom commands, my company's all in there, AI images, AI music, AI snippets. You can build your own software in here, and more tools. So in AI images, I remember back, I was trying to create some different coloring. I was like, well, what I could create something like Halloween related. And then I was like, Indiana. So you can see some of these pictures down here, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm not sure how many more I created in here. My friend Jeff, who made this website, him and his wife have made coloring books that are on already on Amazon. Let me see.
That's so interesting, because that's where a lot of people sell it. And my thing is, so many people have coloring books. Like, how do you make your coloring book stand out from all the others so that you can obviously make money? Because that's the reason why we want to do, if you want to do a side hustle, is
He's literally making a coloring
in
book
some
about
extra
rising.
income.
Yeah, I'm making
Right.
a coloring book about rising. And so, well, see, this one didn't do so good because different image models give you different results. And one of the best ones for coloring books, there's like a 20-minute video that I could put the link in this document on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
And you follow that video to the T, and it walks you down, and it's like within 20 minutes of watching that video and just following the steps, you can literally um, make the coolest coloring book pages.
Okay.
I have a
Now, what
question for you,
about
Joey.
the cover, the front and back cover of the coloring book? Or if someone is writing a book, and is there a way to make money from helping someone to create their front and back cover of their book?
Absolutely, absolutely. I actually am going to be listing my services on Fiverr for that because when I made my own, I mean it's really easy in Canva to make your book covers inside of Canva because I publish, I'm going to publish directly through Amazon KDP, and it
Uh-huh.
gives you all the dimensions in there. And you could go on Fiverr and you could say, I mean, that's the first place you could see what other people are. Because we could go on Fiverr right now, and anything I'm talking about, people are out there and they're all selling this service, and they're making good money for it. Talking logo creations, website design, and book cover design. Now, but yes, I've created so many cool book covers. Let me show you real quick. Seeing how you asked about it, I'm going to show you.
There's
Um,
a reason I asked about it. Purely
let me
selfish reasons.
let me show you. Let me show you.
Because that would be awesome. And people are paying money to have illustrators create their book covers.
Yes, they are. And so let me get into their
So
page.
I'm thinking if we know how to do it, at least it gives us an idea because some authors may not know how they want the book cover to look. So at least if they can go through, like you're on Canva right now, take a look and get an idea, it's helpful. And that's all we're trying to do is help
Yes,
people,
like
right?
here's an example of one I made, like a book cover. Learn how to make music with AI.
Okay.
Um, I've got book covers for I trying to get an idea for how I wanted my book to look. So I made that, and so it's like you can use these AI tools to create the design, and then you just got to you've got to have some know-how to be able to take. Like, I'll show you something else really quick too. You've got to be able to kind of like seeing how I've got that. I started graphic design before it was easy with all this Canvas stuff. So I'm able to take the new stuff and the old stuff and make it work. So
Okay.
like all of my like CD covers for Canva,
Uh-huh.
um, or all my album covers for my songs, I make them all inside of here somewhere.
Now, is there a way to do, can you get the back of the book? Because the back of the book is different because some people have a summary of the book or they'll have testimonies or something like that. How would you get those on the back of a book cover?
Yeah, hold on one second. Let me pull up my book.
And then I have a quick question for you as well.
So I think that's important. We have a lot of folks out there who are or listeners that actually are authors, and sometimes the book cover takes a while because you can't find an illustrator. Illustrators are busy, and if we're able to find a way to do this ourselves, it takes time, but it may be beneficial if we can learn how to do the back of the book. So that's the back of your book cover, right?
This is the back of my book cover, and I made this just by simply creating the size that I wanted, and then creating it just how I wanted it. Excuse me.
Okay.
So now I have a template of what I would, like when I go to create another one. But they have templates on here like book covers. And I
Is there
think that,
something specific you have to type in, like book cover or?
yeah, there's a whole style for on Canva. You
Mhm.
can search for book covers,
Okay.
and then you get all these to pick from.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Sis, what's your question?
So as we're coming, man, because this went fast, and like I think we hit like two. We didn't even hit seven, which is amazing. Um, for people who are, are saying, and I, including myself, I'm sitting here saying, okay, so there's gamma, there's this, there's that, and you've got all of these things. I'm one of those people like, what's the best way to start? Is there a one shop stop place, right? You know, um, and then if you're willing to like, go and pay for stuff, then how much do you think per month, right? Like, would it, you say like, oh, well, I want to buy this, but I want to have this, and I want to have that, because it all adds up, right? So that type of investment to say, I'm interested in learning about, music, and then being able to use content, and really in a way, like I've used Gemini AI, I've used open, chat GPT and like that. So I'm just wondering, top two or three things that you might want to say to somebody who is just dipping in, and what's the best way to play around with this, and how much financially would you say is a simple way? Because I was surprised it was $10 a month. That's like super affordable, you
Yeah,
know?
the AI music creator is $10, which is very very reasonable. And there are some other things that come after that, and that's where it comes in creating a course to go with the like this is the borderline stuff. But if you want your songs to sound really great, like the ones that we've put out on an album, it takes really it takes what I call, and a lot of people call, prompt engineering. So if you're interested in getting started and understanding how to communicate with AI better, you want to learn prompt engineering. And what that means is you're just getting really good at asking AI questions. And when you talk to AI, you want to talk to it like a person. If you're asking it to write you a letter or make you a picture, you are a world-class color book designer. Like I'm telling you, like when I ask you for information, you only give me the best information that would a top, like you have to give it so many firm instructions to get the best result. So like, pick a platform like ChatGPT. Everyone posts on social media. So just to get started, let's just like there's a store inside of ChatGPT. I don't want to say everybody uses ChatGPT, but a lot of people uses ChatGPT, and there's a store in there where you can go through and you can see other people's custom GPTs that they've built, and you can make your own, and you can make them public or private. I have one in there. I made just for songwriting. And what I did was I went and I took my favorite songwriters of all time, the best songwriters of all time, and I told it to only write songs like these people, the best songwriters of all times. So I'm like, don't use any of these words, don't use any of that. And you get your bot trained so good that it knows exactly what you want. And you say, I need a social media post, and it spits it out. And then I need an image to go with it, spits it out. And then you've got your post done. So eliminates. There are still some mistakes in the image creation as fast as they make them, but Canva, you can actually go in and grab the text in a picture that didn't come out the way you wanted it to, and you can change the text to it where it looks like it's supposed to.
Hmm.
Um, but before we're done, I would definitely want to get this last one out about how creating software and selling it as a service, because I'm creating, we have created an AI music visualizer. So somebody could create their own instrumentals, maybe their lo-fi sounds or sleep sounds, and um, they can line that up on the same page with the music visualizer, and they can stream that to YouTube, and they can work on getting their YouTube channel monetized faster, because you need like 400 or 1,000 subscribers and 400 watch hours, something like that. And so I'm creating a tool that's a music visualizer. I created what I called a lyric line genie and I created all these different little music tools that will trim the end of your song off, that will split the stems of the song into multiple pieces, so you could strip the background from the vocals, from the drums, from the guitar. So I'm putting all these pieces that I've created with AI on a website, and now the goal is to sell logins to this website. So you use AI to create these software tools that other people, that there's a community of AI music makers. It's growing 40 to 60 people a day. It's up to almost 4,000 people. It's growing from people all over the world. They're starting AI music radio. Submit your songs, and this radio station only plays AI songs. So it's not going anywhere anytime soon. And it's just like, I'm in love with it. I'm all about AI. So you guys jump on AI for everybody, and I'll be happy to talk to you guys about it. I think every business needs a custom GPT, a custom chatbot for their business, because so many times I've reached out to people just asking them common questions about their business, and they didn't give me the right answer. I'm like, why don't you guys you need to try, everybody business needs a GPT that knows everything about that business. So when you get a new employee come in, it does the training for you. You got a question, don't ask me. Before you ask me any questions about any new systems or operations, you go ask our GPT assistant, because she knows everything. She knows more than I do. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's amazing.
That is so awesome. I am excited to share your document, that you'll have all of this information, the 7 side hustles in AI that people can use, and the links that you're going to connect. Super excited to be able to share that with all of our listeners. So thank you so much for that, Joey. We appreciate it. That was
Yeah.
amazing. And I'm stoked to dabble in some of these.
Oh man, it's so much fun. It's you find something that you really take interest in, like with the music, and it's like they say, if you don't have a reoccurring revenue, you don't have a business model. You don't have a business if you don't have reoccurring income. So it's like you create these tools with AI, and I didn't get a chance to show you, but it's another time. Maybe you'll bring me back. We'll do it. We'll do something else. And you can create software just by saying, I want software that will do this. Enter. And then it's like, then you come back and say, oh, you need to do something else different. Enter, and keep doing it until your software is made. I made so much cool software. I made decision-making games for kids, like homework helpers. You can create all these tools, put them on a site, and sell logins. That's where that money is. You know what I mean? And then so think about, like some homework. What's some software that you could come up with if you were a software developer, if you didn't have any training at all? You don't need no training at all with AI, with this software development. So what would you create to increase productivity or solve a problem? Everything. What problem can you solve? Let's create an application for it. Let's make a website, and let's sell logins.
Wow.
Wow. Well, people need to be reaching out. What is the best way, Joey? Because I'm going to, I'm excited. I know that Raquel and I will be talking to you. You are a trainer of trainers. I know you're putting us into groups, and we're already there. But I do I'm still old school, where I'd like a one-on-one, right? Or group kind of training, because that's a lot. If I'm in Gamma, I'm in here, I'm in there, it's kind of overwhelming. So I would like somebody who's done the work and done the time, so that they can be mentors, right? That we all have. So if anybody wants to know how to A, utilize your services, B, contact with you, come and join the AI community, let's get mentored by Joey, and then we can all just make money together. What's some of the best ways that they can reach out to you?
The best way would be to find. Well, easiest way to find me is just go to joeylewispeaks.com, and that's got access to all my links. Also on Facebook, just look up AI for everybody. We're trying to grow our group, and eventually we're going to start going live in there once a week. Something to, me and a friend, Juliet, we just want everybody to be able to capitalize off of this. We want to create a tool that, all these musicians can, come together. And like we said before the call, side hustle together, make it a community. If us three come up with an idea if Raquel says, and Regina want to come up with the stories for the coloring book and say, Joey, you've already got the tech figured out. We've got a storyline that we can carry on for like 10 coloring book series. Oh yeah. And check this out. I want to make sure you hear this, because this is the idea that's really good. I hope if I close on this leaves you guys fired up. Okay. So we make a song about the page that they're coloring about, right? The page they're coloring about has a song to go with it. And they have a QR code that they can listen to the song while they're coloring the page.
Yes.
So I'm just saying, it sounds like money. It sounds like money.
But you just like blew my mind, because I'm just thinking I work with kids a lot. I mean, and that is so huge, right? Like to have kids customize coloring books that, yes. We used to have the books that they customize, our voices reading to them and put their names in it. Now to be able to have, and my daughter loves to draw and color, and then to hear a song that's customized as you're doing it. I'm even thinking about when I color for adult coloring books, right? And then you have the song and the mantra that goes with it. If you more need to be, oh my God, Joe, we are offline on that one. Yes.
Super excited. Ladies and gentlemen, we know we went over, but this is so important because our mission is to educate, equip, and empower you to have the results. So if one of your results is to have extra income, definitely look out for us sending you the document that Joey has so graciously created with the 7 side hustles, all the links, how much it is, information that he is sharing freely. Okay, so make sure you take advantage. And if this is not for you, share it with someone in your community, because they definitely want extra income. I don't know anyone who's going to say, no, I don't want any more income. I've got enough. So make sure you share this. Make sure you reach out, get in touch with Joey, hear what he's got to say, get into some of these groups and learn about it. We're not saying you have to use it every day, but you want to learn about it. As long as we're here, we need to continuously increase our knowledge base. Joey, we want to thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule and for creating these 7 AI side hustles, because some people are afraid, but you've made it look super easy tonight. So thank you so much. We truly appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, remember that I am doing, y'all thought I was going to wrap it up, but no, sir, no, ma'am, not yet. I am doing the Ovarian Cancer Awareness Walk this Saturday, and I am asking for people to scan the QR code, donate some money. That would be absolutely awesome and incredible. If you could just give what you can, we would truly appreciate it. Joey, you've got one last remark for us. What's up?
Yes, one last remark. And what it is I want to put together, to show the power of how this works, is I think we should put together a raffle for you to fund your mission. And if we could set that up, maybe me and Regina and you could have a talk on how we could get that set up. And maybe we could launch a raffle for like the whole month of September. Anybody who wants to get in at the end of September during this whole thing. And we're going to sell raffle tickets at X amount of dollars. And the winner is going to get like maybe a custom song or a custom training, some custom something. I don't know what it is yet. But I want to do it for you, Raquel. And I want to do it for you, Regina, for you guys showing all the love you do.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. We are going to talk about that some more offline, and then we are going to bring it to our audience so that they can take part. They're always looking to do something. Joey, we appreciate you so much. That was so kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you, and we love you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, remember, together we can rise and thrive. Till next time.
Filled with peace, love, unity, and compassion. Time to bust this out and start this power.